What is going on, everybody? We have another all Madden first string head-to-head season game here for you guys, jumping into week 3. Let's see who they decide to match us up with. This is a post commentary, simply because I've just been having problems with my Elgato and it just not getting the voice, or the voice sounding scratchy. As you guys heard, I think on Monday's video, the first like 30 seconds it was kind of cutting in, cutting out, cutting back in, and but luckily it was only for 30 seconds, so you guys didn't have to listen to it for that long. But then when I recorded this one, it did it for the whole video, and it just wasn't worth trying to listen to or trying to clear up, so we just decided to do this post commentary. As you can see, we get matched up with the legends on top of legends, as pretty much I always do. This is the normal team that I get matched up with. Sometimes the 93 Walter Jones will be Terrell Davis 94 or Clinton Portis or something like that, but this is typically the usual what we get matched up with right here, so it's nothing new. But stick around, definitely watch the whole game. It comes out to be just one of those, if you like shootouts and just no stops, is right there. My guy, I just hate when that happens. When you have a route breaking open and it gets bumped, is that CJ, man. In my opinion, that CJ 2K is the best running back in the game, especially since how fumbles, I mean, running backs still fumble, but especially since how fumbles aren't as crazy as they were last year. We bomb them up over the top for a touchdown right there. CJ is definitely the best running back in the game, in my opinion. If you can get him, get him. So we bomb him over the top, and then guess what he decides to do? He bombs us over the top, and this is what Madden 16 has become, guys. It's just who can out-lob streak and aggressive catch the other person, pretty much is what happens. So he decides, I'm like, oh, you want to go up on us because we went up on you? Guess what I'm going to do? The very next play I come out, I bomb him over the top, and I'm telling you guys, when you get up in those strings, this is what Madden has become. As he actually decides to come out and run it. I guess we've kind of gotten past the, oh, I bomb it on you, you bomb it on me phase. But look, right here, aggressive catch. It really doesn't matter what you do. They're more than not going to come down with this. CJ right there, just oh my god, just watching my DB get shook out like that is just terrible. As he's on the one, we know, if you've been playing, you know, fullback dive tosses. If you're not running them on your short down situations, I don't know what you're doing. Is right here, man to man. Pretty much Madden 16 in a nutshell to me is lob streaks, aggressive catch, and man press. Everybody runs man press. So if you want to get in those top rankings and you really want to make it to all Madden first string, you better figure out a way to beat man to man, or you won't survive. Man to man right now is the new fag D, and it's ridiculous. It's right there on 4th and 1. We go with the fullback dive, and we score the touchdown. I hate how they auto spin is right there. I thought that was going to be picked because I thought he was going to sail it, but he did a good job of aggressive catching it, preventing it from going over. It's right there. I have 4 guys standing right there, and nobody decides to react to what I'm trying to do. Is right here. He chucks it, and whew, luckily before halftime, that could have been bad if he would have gotten that score, but luckily we were able to pick him off because he gets ball coming out of half, as you guys see, as he goes with the toss right there. Solid, easy, almost 15 yards. Nothing new. We just got to get a little bit tighter on our defenses. Right there, I bit down on the drag. He throws it over the top. That was actually a good play. I put one of my deep blues in a flat route, so I kind of needed to patrol the middle. I bit down. Is right there. We find a nice streak to Kelsey, and he just played man press all game. Right there, we find a sideline. Whew, possession capture. That was 4th and 6. If we didn't get that, it was going to be game over. We're already like a minute into the 4th quarter as we find Perriman over the middle. Pretty much hit him with the same play he had. So right here, I call a new defensive play. I haven't played all game. I'm like, nothing's working. I whip around for the bait, and we pick it off. The computer actually got in front of it before I did. So I'm like, let's tick some clock. Let's try to make this the last drive if we can. I start hitting him with tosses of my own. Nobody has really been able to stop anybody all game. That's the first time. Well, he got us a 4 and out on our first possession, but besides that, we've been going back and forth, back and forth. I gave up, what, 21 points in the first quarter or something like that. Is right there. I tried to veer off to the side and get him to tackle me so I could waste some more clock, but we go in. So he's got 50 seconds in all of his timeouts. And this guy was actually, he was ranked number 79 at the time, so he was in the top 100. I kind of figured I was right there. Aggressive catch. We flip him on his back, and he comes over. So on 4th down, I go with that exact same call I picked him off with last time, and he throws another interception. Let's get it. So you've got to be thinking to yourself, why is the screen black? Because we decide to go ahead and do this, and we get cracked, and we fumble the ball. So that interception was for nothing. Why didn't I just take my knees? You see how long it took me to pick a play? I'm just sitting there with my mouth open, just in shock that we just fumbled that ball. So right here, no time left. He chucks it up in the end zone deep. Whew. And we swatted out. Wow. Wow, what a game. Back and forth. As I said, this guy was ranked number 79 at the time we played this game. As you can just see, we're both averaging 10 yards per play. 300 yards passing. He had a solid 92 yards rushing, but we got those 3 takeaways. Those 2 crucial interceptions and that pick right before half definitely helped us, because if he gets 3 right there or gets a touchdown, I'm chasing him. But we were able to change up our defensive plays. Sometimes I get hard-headed. I'm like, why isn't this play working? Maybe if I just change the zone, it'll pick it. Maybe if I just move this guy over here, it'll pick it. But sometimes it never does, so I just decided to call a completely different play that he hadn't seen all game. And it made him hesitate, and he threw the interception. As right here we go through and look at the plays I showed you guys, the fumble. It was just stupid on my part because, like I said, like fumbles aren't that big this year. Yes, running backs fumble. As you can see, I'm highlighting where I kind of put my zones on this play that he threw the pick, which should have been game over as I dropped that flat. Because he was running Z-spot a lot. He would just change the routes. So I put that flat route right there, and surprisingly it picked it. I'm surprised it didn't play underneath. But we made a good play on the ball, so I can't complain. But yeah, that fullback dive, just, whew, it was pretty crazy. But again, you get your hands on that CJ2K, I think you're going to be alright as far as fumbles go. And I think this is the other interception right here that we showed. Again, this is the same play we got him with the other interception. I just changed up the formation that we were in, and I changed up the blitz. As you can see, Anthony Barr was coming through. I don't know why he didn't throw that drag underneath. Maybe he saw Anthony Barr, because you see the drag coming from the right side of the field. It was coming open, and he just didn't throw it. Because he'd been thrown across the middle. You see me try to whip back around for that interception, but Xavier Rhodes comes all the way across field and picks it. That's maybe good that he picked it, because looking at the animation they were going to give him, I don't think they would have given it to us if Xavier Rhodes wasn't there. I'm pretty sure he would have caught it with the aggressive catch, and we wouldn't have come down with it. As we just keep going through looking at some more plays. Again, this was the touchdown we hit Perriman for. Perriman, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver in the game. Because catching isn't really that crazy this year, especially with the new catching animations like the aggressive and conservative and all that. We throw a nice strike over the middle. We had wide open in the end zone that we could have thrown on that wheel route right there, but we decided not to. But we're just going through highlighting plays. But again, like I told you guys in the pack opening video, for some reason, this is the last game I was able to play because it's telling me an Xbox Live membership limitation doesn't allow you to access this feature, but I can play online ranked if I wanted to, so I don't get it. I'm gonna have to call EA or call Xbox and see what they're talking about. So I appreciate it, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already. Tell a friend. And just like Madden 16 for you guys, I told you it's all lob streaks, aggressive catches, fullback dives, tosses, and man press. It's also full of freezes. As you guys can see here, I sat on this screen for a solid... See, I had to cut the editing because it was on there for a solid minute. I'm like, did my game just freeze? And it did, so we had to quit it, but we were able to get the win. We go back and check it. So that's just Madden 16 for you guys. I'm really starting to miss Madden 15, but I appreciate it. Follow the Instagram, link is in the description. Share, like, favorite, comment, let me know what you guys think. And as always, deuces.